Hello, everyone. This is Jim Jeffries from Jim and Eddie Talking Shit. I am endorsing right now the Flexport watch. You have seen pro athletes wearing these bracelets. Now, Flexport has put their negative ion technology into a lightweight,
And they put watches on us.
stylish, and waterproof digital watch. If you don't already know, negative ions are scientifically proven to
How
boost...
could you not know that?
Well, I didn't know.
Well, you should know it.
But I do now. They boost strength, balance, and endurance. So whether you're already in shape, I am this shape. Ta-da! Or you want to improve your fitness, or you need an extra boost to get started, the Flexport watch is for you. Only $12.95, and it comes in 4 cool colors: red, white, black, and pink.
Is it true the guy that walked over the Niagara Falls on the tightrope wore one?
That is not true, but he would have balanced even better if he did. Flexsportwatch.com for all your flexing watch needs.
Yeah. Everybody knows Western Union. That name's so common.
I know them.
You do, yes. And you're not even from the West.
I am from the West. I'm a white person.
All right. Well, Western Union, they're not just a way to send money to Mexico anymore, like Ernie knows about. Go to our website, and you can do all kinds of stuff. You can send money to family and friends in 135
On our
countries.
website?
On our website, if you go through Western Union, you can send money like Ernie. You can get the rest of your family probably through the tunnels. All you got to do is send the money through Western Union, 135 different countries. If you probably have people in Honduras, El Salvador, places like that. Put money on prepaid cards. You can do that. Jason, you can put money on prepaid cards so you can live. You do that. You can pay bills online. Oh, you don't have bills. Yeah, well, and you can also pay domestic or foreign mortgages, auto, credit cards, insurance, utility, government, and other types of bill payments. Go to Western Union. Send funds any time of day or night to almost anywhere in the world, 135 currencies. All you got to do is go to JimandEddieTalkShit.com. They also have tons of new business solutions. Go there, click on the banner on our website, JimandEddieTalkShit.com, and get signed up. That's Western Union.
Western Union, they put the fun in funds.
Hi everyone, this is Eddie, and we're here. So we're about to start this newest episode with
I think you're sitting on
talking Jason Hour. No, it's talking shit with Jim Jeffries and Eddie Ift. If you've never heard our show before, we don't want you. This is a private club. We only want people that have listened before. If you're new to the show, go away. Go listen to the Apple Sisters.
Do they still exist, the Apple Sisters?
I don't think so. I've never. I
don't know if they still exist.
I think we ruined them.
They did have a big fall.
Tommy Chong has a new show, podcast, and I ran into him at Whole Foods today, and I said, "Hey," and I've done 2 TV shows with him, and I was like, "Hey, you want to come down and do our show?"
Hey, man.
And he goes, "Yeah, I'd love to, man." And I was like, he's like, "Anytime." And then he walked away, and I'm like, he has no idea who I am. So
he's an old man, though. He's an old man who smoked a lot of weed. So
yeah, that's true. And so anyway, we're about to start the show. Just go to our website, JimandEddieTalkShit.com. You can buy packages there for everything. You can see everything. Hopefully by the time this airs, we will have tracked down our webmaster and have a fucking new website where you can buy all the past episodes that everybody's asking about. iTunes only holds 100 episodes, so there's like 45 episodes or something that you can't get. So we now have them available on our site, but it costs us to put them up there, so it costs you to get them. Don't be like, you guys are fucking cunts for charging us. It costs us money, so we're not making like the littlest bit to do it. So go to our website, Jim and Eddie Talk Shit. You can do everything there. Facebook, Twitter, all that fucking shit. Our email is jimandeddy@yahoo.com. And buy packages. The packages go to help the show. So t-shirts, DVDs, posters, all that kind of shit. Please keep being supportive. I did Orny Adams' podcast today, and he was talking about how our fans are the most fanatical of any podcast he's ever done. He's like, they're fucking crazy. So thank you for being as retarded as you are. Jim, do you have any dates you want to plug?
Just my special Fully Functional will be out on Epic very soon to watch that, and I'll be in the Edinburgh Festival at the present moment. So if you're in Scotland and you don't know I'm there yet, if you'll know if I'm there. So you obviously don't want to see me if you haven't made the decision.
I'll be in Australia August 14th to like 27th. All my dates are available on alist.com.au. And my brand new DVD is coming out in Australia, soon to be the United States. In Australia, it's called I Love Pussy. And in America, it's going to be on Warner Brothers, I believe, if I might be jumping the gun on that one. I don't know. It'll be available. And I'll be Australia, and then when I come back, I have I'm at the Ice House in Pasadena, September 7th and 8th. So get your tickets there. Go to the Ice House. Just Google it and come see me. Our guest is Rory Scovel. He's a very funny man. Before we start, though, Rory, you have anything you want to plug? Because they only listen in the beginning. They won't listen at the end. You're going to be at Edinburgh also.
I will. I'll be in Edinburgh and Montreal just before that.
What's the name of your show and your time and your place?
The name of the show is Illuminati Only, and it's at the Assembly Roxy in the downstairs, and it's August 3rd to 27th at 9:15.
9:15. There you go.
All right, let's just start the show.
My show's at 9. Don't see Rory.
Well, you can see 15. They can see 15 of you. They can bounce.
Well, or you can see me on one night and him on the other. There's no strict rules there.
I don't know why we do the show like this, but we got to listen to Jason's dumb song now.
Two douchebags on a couch. One's an asshole, one's a grouch. And relentless, all their mouths. Jim and Eddie. Oh, shit. Jim and Eddie.
Sorry, Jason. You were very upset that I just said your dumb song. Did you think we pulled it off iTunes?
No, I thought I had to do another new song or something, and I forgot to do it.
Why don't you do songs anymore?
I got a couple in the chamber.
What are they?
One's about having the most badass podcast.
Okay, can you sing some lyrics from it?
Say what you will,
Uh-huh.
but we are the most badass of podcasts
Uh-huh.
because we have the talent and the drive to park it in your throat.
Uh-huh.
What
That might be the worst song I've ever heard in my life.
When the fuck do you sit and think that's what I'm going to do with my day?
And there's no rhyming.
Don't you forget who we are because we are the most badass of podcasts. It's
It's
like a Tenacious D kind of song.
There's no rhyming.
No, it's
Yeah, that's the chorus.
Park it in your throat.
Yeah.
I think here's the thing. A lot of songs start new phrases. Park it in your throat. I think that could catch. I think we might have something here.
Lives are at stake.
We're gonna park it in your throat.
You should sing a song called Lives Are at Stake. 2 days in a row.
Because we've got the talent
I did Neil
to
Brennan.
park it in your throat.
Right.
So Yoshi's shaking his head. Yoshi's still here. He might hit you with a baton. I was at Neil Brennan's show last night in Santa Monica, and I step on stage. Not a word comes out of my mouth, and I hear from the audience, "Lives are at stake."
I had that
and
once
then,
as well, yeah.
and then I was on Orny Adams' podcast today, and he goes, "I'm taking phone calls." He gives out the phone number, and all of a sudden, the first caller, he goes, "Hello," and you're, "Lives are at stake." Rory doesn't know what we're talking about. Jason sold us out for what he thought was a.
didn't sell anybody out. I was
He hitched
trying
up
to-
the better wagon, which was a.
He says lives are at stake a lot. He thinks
yeah,
that
yeah.
his life's... He lives in a little bubble where he thinks that everything around him's important
And he hitched up with this guy that was going to get him in movies and make him a star. And the guy's made one movie, and he's from Ireland, and he
sounds like he might be a drunk.
says he knows Ewan McGregor and people like that. And Jason believed it and sold us out.
Those aren't the only lives that are at stake. You guys have done it a lot, though.
Who have we killed?
Yoshi has, but
Tell us who, because you said lives at stake. Whose lives... I won't even say killed. Whose lives have we destroyed?
Potentially.
Whose lives have we potentially destroyed?
Mine.
yeah,
Yeah.
Who
Oh,
else?
yes. That's like...
People
you can't
email
make
us
you
to
can't
do that.
make a shit smell
That
worse.
guy that had the
What guy?
it sits out.
What guy?
The guy that had the contract with that actor for coffee. Yeah, that's the lives that are at stake.
Okay, what other lives are at
situation.
stake? Is it
Man, I don't want to. What does that mean? Lives are at stake.
Because
We don't know.
He
We're
rings
trying
up
to
like
figure
this.
it
He rings up like this. He goes, "You have to edit that out of the podcast." Why, Jason? Lives are at stake.
I see.
Lives are at stake.
I think
Take
the,
it down.
the original one was Matt Devlin, wasn't that the
Matt
first?
Yeah,
Damon
that was the lives are
okay,
at stake.
because he was trying to shag the cancer girl.
Lives are at stake.
Why were lives at stake for
She
that?
has cancer.
No, but we didn't give her the cancer.
And she was lying.
Yeah, she was lying.
All right.
She was having sex with Devlin. We joked about it.
Jason, you should be saying lives are at stake.
Do you know? Because is she still shagging? Is he still shagging Lindsay?
I have no idea.
Because Lindsay's been getting on my case lately. She's been sending me a lot of messages like, I guess we're not friends anymore. Because I've just been busy. I haven't called her.
I was at the Underground the other night. I saw Devlin on stage, and Lindsay's friend was there. And I was going, hey, how they
I always
doing?
picture Lindsay sitting at Devlin's feet like that little thing at the bottom of Jabba the Hutt.
we were doing impressions of Devlin and Lindsay having sex the other day, and it was like, stop that! You're hurting me! Stop!
I reckon those two would stick together like Velcro.
Don't. I hate talking about him because then I've got to see him, and it terrifies me.
Oh, he doesn't scare me. I don't see him.
I'm gonna bring Yoshi with me.
Anyway, so lives at stake. That was one of the big lives are at stake.
Yeah.
What was the other one? We teased you about someone else from the patch,
I can't remember.
and you didn't like that one. Lives are at stake.
Wait a minute, Rory, where are you from?
Greenville, South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina. I thought you were North
Yeah.
Carolina, where Jason
No,
is.
they lived in Greenville, Tennessee, actually.
Oh God, Jason's lived everywhere.
Yeah.
Did you see that video? The map of all the places.
I think every state has a Greenville.
Yeah, they do have a Greenville, and they also. What's the street? Everyone has a
Main Street.
No, not Main Street. There's a wood something. Woodland. There's a Woodland Road in every city.
Elm.
No,
Yeah.
Woodland is a big one. And then, but
Oak.
did you ever live in South Carolina?
Any wood
Just
related.
any tree
Yeah.
type.
Did you ever live in
Maple
South Carolina?
Street.
No, I've never. I don't think I've been there.
Really?
Oh no, I was in Myrtle Beach once,
Oh, God.
high school.
Oh, Myrtle Beach.
Rory, I saw you on Conan the other night. Very good set.
Thank you.
And you,
Thanks.
you were playing a character, I guess.
Yeah, I just did a southern accent.
Did you just decide right before to do that, or have you done that
No,
before?
I've wanted to do that every single time I've been on anything TV. I've just wanted to do a thing and not talk about it. But JP at Conan was the only one who was like, "Yeah, if you want to do that, I don't care. It's fine." He's seen me do it like before and know that it's not like this. It's not like an over the top character. It's just someone who might be on there doing jokes. So
I did a show in Australia one time, and they had like a costume room, and I saw all these costumes, and there was like a gold tuxedo, like an Elvis impersonator would wear or something. I just put it on for fun, and it was some shitty TV show, and I go, "Hey, I'm gonna go wear this out." I just was like, and the producers like, "Put your clothes on," and I went, "I'm just gonna wear this," and he goes, "No, you're not," and I'm like, "Yeah, I am." He's like, "No, you're not," and I go, "Why not?" And he's like, "'Cause it's not funny." And I go, well, it's pretty fucking funny. And I'm like, this show isn't funny. I'm like, this will be funny.
Wait a minute.
I like that he wants your clothes to be
So
funny.
he goes, no, don't do it. So I take it off, and I said to the wardrobe girls, I'm like, you won't let me fucking wear it. And they're like, oh. And I go, I'm doing Good News Week tomorrow, this other show. I go, can I borrow it? And they go, yeah, go ahead. So I took it and I wore it the next day on another show.
That's great.
And they're like, why are you wearing this? And I'm like, because the producer of, and I named his name and everything, told me it's not funny and I'm not allowed to wear it.
Right.
And now he hates me.
But was it funny in the end? Did people
No,
laugh?
not at all.
He
Not
was
funny
right.
at all.
I always
was
think
right.
that's a sign of a bad comedian when you see like a really, like they're wearing a suit that's like a bit too colourful, and you can tell that they're like it's
Like peacocking, they call it.
Yeah, it's doing a lot of heavy lifting for their material.
That's pretty much what I was doing.
Yeah, no, but you did it because you saw it in a wardrobe department. I wasn't saying you, but you know when there's like a guy that's like, this is my uniform. I wear a suit covered in flowers.
Yeah.
You know, like that's their everyday.
Their
gig.
MO?
Yeah.
Like maybe a plaid shirt without sleeves and overalls
When did I do that?
and a hat.
When did I do that?
No, you didn't. I'm talking about Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh, right. I'm about to think.
Because his name is, what is it, Dan Whitney?
I wore a leather shirt without anything underneath on stage for my last special. I went for it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You wear a leather shirt?
I wore a leather shirt.
Oh, you mean the other night?
For my special, like, 2 nights ago.
You wear a leather
That's
shirt?
Ernie, did it look good?
Yeah, he owned it.
Yeah, thanks, Ernie.
That's some Eddie Murphy shit right there.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was trying Elvis comeback special.
You wore a leather
When
shirt.
he wore the leather outfit and he just sort of sat in that little circle stage. I was going for that look.
Nice.
Where'd you get it? Hot Topic?
I had to get makeup put on my chest. That's how much fucking committed I was. I only had it buttoned up to about there. Oh, yeah, I went for it.
Weren't you super fucking hot though?
I look terrific. Thank you for noticing. Can I have one of those beers, please, Mute?
I'll take one too.
Thank you.
Did you get Corona Light?
regular cream.
I
All
was
right.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Look at him. The mute just raised his. He doesn't even answer with words. All right. Well, we better start this episode now.
Well, we have. This has all been good stuff.
It has.
Yeah.
Good. Your leather shirt.
Hey, I'll tell you a funny thing that we can talk about now because I've announced that I'm having the child. When we were in Vegas, I was out with my pregnant girlfriend in Vegas before we did the podcast, and obviously there's a little bit of pressure there that she doesn't want you, because she's missing drinking very much. She wants to drink.
So am I.
And because I can drink and she can't, I get a little bit of shit for it. So there's a little middle ground. You can't come back home too late when they're pregnant, and you got to be a little bit sensitive and not.
So what did Jim do? He got a second hotel room.
No, that wasn't. We had a fight, so I needed a second hotel room that I didn't give to Jason. Anyway. So we're out. Then I get there the night early, and Brian McCarthy's there, and Brian's like, "Hey, give me $60. Give me $60." Like this, and he hands me a gram of coke in front of the pregnant lady, and I'm there going, "Oh, and now if he just waited 30 minutes more, the pregnant lady was about to go, all right, you boys enjoy yourself. I'm going to go to bed, right?" But I went, yeah, and then she sort of got into a bit of a fight with me, and we got into a big argument. You're going off to do coke with your friends, and I'm like, no, I'm not. And then I've been trying to paint Brian as this, because we all know Brian's a
Family.
deviant, right? So I'm trying to go, he's got 2 kids. He might seem this way, but he's the best dad ever. and he's just such a good.
He's only eaten out a tranny once.
Yeah. I'm trying to avoid all the real stories from Brian's life, and just like I have to see pictures of his kids. He'll get them out of his phone really quick. He's such a proud dad. He's a good guy. So anyway, the girlfriend has a big argument. Me and Brian have a big fight about like, don't offer me coke in front of the pregnant girlfriend, right? And fucking the next day, Eddie and me, we were sitting down there doing the sound check for the show, right? And then Brian goes, I don't know what I did wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I just tried to give you coke in front of it. What I done wrong, right? And I said, look, I've been trying to tell my girlfriend that you're a good father, right? That was my whole thing, was to trick her by telling her what a great father. I am a great father. And I was like, you're not. You work in the porn industry and you've constantly got drugs on you. Right? I was trying to tell her that you're a good one. He goes, no, I am a good father. He goes, if I'm not a good father, you won't be a good father. I go, I'm not going to be. But I'm trying to make this whole cover-up story that I'm going to be awesome.
I like the part you told me that because when I was driving to Vegas, Jim's just waking up, and Jim's like, fucking McCarthy. I go, what? Fucking fuck. I go, what? He goes, he caused the biggest fight between me and my girlfriend. I go, why? He goes, because he gave me coke in front of her, and then I said, I have a pregnant wife here, and he said, that's okay. I snorted coke off.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He goes, that's okay. I snorted a coke off a porn star's stomach last
when she
time.
was pregnant.
When she was a pregnant porn star's stomach last month. No, she goes, when I was last in Vegas. And then my girlfriend looked at me because I'm going, he's a family man, he's married. I go, yeah, but that was before you were married, right, Brian? And I looked at him like, right, Brian, that was before you were married. He goes, oh, no, I've been married for years at that stage.
That was like a week ago.
That was like last month. I was thinking, oh, no.
If you get a chance, listen. We got to get people to listen to Brian McCarthy interview show. It's fucking hilarious. You can find it. It's on iTunes. It's just called the Brian McCarthy interview show, and that's all he does is he interviews people. It's just
me and Brian are good now. I'm not. We had a little fight. We had a 24-hour fight. We're all
you were
right.
mad at him though.
You have no idea the fight. I'm going to tell you a few things that's happened since I've got my girlfriend pregnant. This is me ringing up my mother to tell her that I've just been given my own TV show on FX. These are the exact words. Mum, I've got some great news. I've just been given my own TV show. They've given me 13 episodes on FX to do my own TV show. And she goes, what's the name of the show? And I went, Legit. And my mother's exact words were, how can you call your show legit when your child is illegitimate? and I went, Mum, is this seriously? She goes, I can't believe you've just said this. And she goes, I can't be the first person to say this. And then I went, you actually are. I said, you're like the second person I've told about this. And she goes, you wait till you ring everyone else. I think you'll get a similar response. Exact words. How can you call your son? Yeah, anyway. And then the other one was my girlfriend, when we went to meet him in Australia, and I said, Mum, I said that my girlfriend's pregnant. And then Mum went, and I go, we're having a boy, and we're going to call him Hank, right? And she goes, oh, I could never call him Hank. That's a name. I don't like that name, so I won't be calling him Hank, right? And then I go, well, Mum.
Why not?
I said, Mum, that's my girlfriend's father's name, and he died, so that's why we're naming him that. She wants to name him after a dead father. Well, your grandfather's dead. You could name him after that. And I go, Mum, this isn't up to debate. You can't just go like, I'll top trump your dead relative with my one. She goes, I'll just give him a different name that I call him. And my girlfriend's so sweet. And she just went to my mother and she went, oh, okay, you can do that. And I went, no! If you fold to it now, you'll be doing it for fucking ever. You'll call him Hank, you old fucking bitch, and you'll like it. That was how my mother found out that my girlfriend was
You
pregnant.
should send Yoshi to meet your mother.
Right, yeah, get her a bit of Yoshi in her life.
I just found Rory's bio. Farside writes the bios and doesn't do a very good job. Your bio that he gave us was Rory Scovel is a married/engaged comedian whose hobbies include being a professional comedian and telling jokes to people of all colors. He's got
All colors.
He's got
That's accurate.
He's got the half-hour special on Comedy Central and a Nissan commercial. He has a beard and also smokes pot. Get ready to have his mouth cock make love to your ear holes. Here's Rory Scovel. Farside, that might be one of your best ever.
Where is Farside?
He's right here.
Oh, when did he come in?
He sneaked in the back.
Snuck in.
Ooh, he's nimble, isn't he?
Sneaked.
Sneaked it around.
Yeah, it's not snuck. It's
Did you get a
like that.
haircut?
I think it's
Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah. How's everybody?
You look good.
Hey,
You
Rory,
look
is
good.
that pretty accurate? Are you married/engaged?
I am. That's pretty accurate. I am engaged, but we've been together for a long time, and we've been engaged for a year, and it's basically marriage. We've been together
How long?
for seven and a half.
Is it really boring?
No, it's great. Actually, really, yeah. She's
Really?
awesome. She's great to hang
Do you
out
just
with.
say that because you're on here live?
it's a podcast. You could hear it.
Yeah, like
So-
once we turn this off, will you be honest?
Yeah. No, she is great.
Yeah.
She's great. She's
Did-
fantastic.
how long have you been a comedian for?
8.5 years.
Right. So you've been with her. You never really
You
had
never
the
had
fruits.
the single comedian.
I had,
never-
I had a friend tell me to not get into a relationship, and I
And
did.
you-
And I know. I understand.
Yeah.
No, it's worked
I
out,
know
it's
what
worked
I've
out good for you
missed.
because you seem content.
Yeah,
I'm
Because
very.
you don't know what you've missed because you say you know what you missed, but you have no idea how good it was.
yeah.
You know what?
You have no idea.
You
I-
have
and I-
no idea.
and I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that it's
Good.
better than what I would think it could be. There's
Oh,
something exciting about that.
I don't think your imagination's big enough.
I feel like we're born again Christians and we're not showing you the light well enough.
reverse born agains.
My life used to be so good that I hate my girlfriend. That's a good line. I'm keeping that.
I'm just keeping my mouth shut because mine's upstairs.
Your ball of joy.
Here she comes. Oh, hi, Jesse. Jesse, when the band's playing Saturday? This Saturday?
Yes, it's Saturday.
What's the name of the band again?
The Chelsea Latelys?
Yeah, we're called Jay in the Party right now.
Jay and
Jay in the party.
Yeah, we can. If you guys think of better names, I'm
I
open to
can think of
suggestions.
like 100. Hitler and the Holocaust.
You should have the fans name the band.
Well, we should have
Best-
the fans, but by this time,
Jay and the Party.
Well, what
It's
kind of
working
music
right
is
now.
it?
Wow.
I'm just
tweet
gonna
it.
Twitter right now
You
and
might
see
get
what the
responses right now,
the
yeah.
band's name, and I'm gonna mention that Jason's in the band.
No, Jay and the Party's not. How about the Broken Dollars?
That's good. I like
Ooh.
that, actually.
What kind of music is it?
Funk and Soul? It's like
Okay.
a funk soul band.
The Broken Dollars is good.
Is that? I like that.
That's a reference to
I feel
Jason's
like-
Broken Dollars.
Oh, that is true.
Oh,
But that gives him too much. That's like a reference to Jason.
I
so.
know, but you got to build your fan base somehow. Not many people know. Just be an in joke.
No, they
It's-
want
it's-
they want to
it's
keep
like-
the lime the spotlight away from Jason.
In the FX show, the other family in the show is called Nugent, which is my real surname, which is my real second name. I've done that just as a little. There you go.
I do like the Broken Dollars though. That's good.
What do you think,
Jason?
Jason? The Broken Dollars.
It's a good name.
sell it. He's willing to sell it.
We'll find out what the fans say.
I'll sell it to you for 50 cents, which is a half a dollar. See what I did there?
It's you'd have to break $1.
Keep going.
I'm telling you, the Broken Dollars. All right, other names.
It was Kevin and Bean have a list. They do this for fun. They keep a list of band names. They gave it to me once.
I
And
love
it's,
that.
It's like 500 strong now, where they just keep adding to it,
Yeah.
and they're like the most offensive names. And I have it somewhere. I might have thrown it out, but it's a really funny
The
list.
Stillborns.
Those are like some of the names.
Stillborn's not a bad name.
I
Do they have
originally
like a
wanted to be
top
called.
10? Sorry, go ahead.
Doesn't really sound like a party band though.
What, the Broken Dollars?
No, the Stillborns.
The Broken Dollars sounds
That's
like a
good.
party.
That's
name.
good party band. Yeah.
I originally wanted to be called Blackface, but all my friends thought that was offensive.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
people do find blackface offensive.
I'm not. I mean, if you're not in blackface, I mean,
Yeah.
but there are too many bands now with black as the first.
You would get a lot of publicity if you played in blackface.
Yeah.
I think just
Yeah,
calling
we
the
would.
band Orange.
I like Broken Dollars better than Orange.
Yellowface.
Have you
and-
thought about this? You're throwing out some good stuff here.
No, I'm
Just
good.
Orange by
I'm a
itself?
cri-
That
this-
wasn't, you didn't have that locked away.
Never had that away.
Waiting for this
No,
moment.
just the word Orange.
That just came out of nowhere.
Orange.
I think
You
this
listen
is,
to a band called Orange, when you?
this is it. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I feel like you had these ready to go. Like this list of 500, you have your own individual
No, I'm
list
just,
of
I'm just
200.
coming up with these. The Broken Dollars, Orange. This is a good bill. I go see this show.
What about the Broken Dollars?
What about the Broken Dollars?
What do they sound like?
They're probably popular sounding
Orange?
or rock, at least rock.
You see, no other color works quite as good as Orange. I'm going through the other ones.
No, you're right.
Oh man, this is Orange.
We're gonna have fun tonight.
Popular
Whenever you
sounding
gotta
rock.
say that.
Sounds like popular style music.
Yeah.
doesn't
How
it?
about Romney?
Yeah, that'd be hot. People get into that shit. Check
It's
out
only
the
a seasonal name though.
Oh, we could be the Broken Dollars.
The Broken
There's
Dollars.
no Broken Dollars?
I like it. That's actually a good name.
What
It
about
is a
corn?
good name.
Thanks, Jim.
No
You're
worries.
the best.
No, I think you won't get better than that.
No, I don't think so either. I really like that name.
I know, I'm serious.
Good logo out of that, like
Yeah.
fucking blown up dollars and shit or whatever.
Ripped up dollars.
Kind of goes along with the whole soul vibe, like blues and rock and all that shit came out of poverty and Broken Dollars.
I'm going to have one episode of my
You
TV
write
show
it.
where I'm listening to earphones. People go, what are you listening to? I'm going, Broken Dollars.
There you go.
You know what I don't like about this band?
What?
Is because this is unlike all Jason's other endeavors. This actually has a chance because Jesse's involved. So
Did you just call it Broken Dollars or The Broken Dollars?
I think
I think the.
I enjoy Jason's failures, and this could actually be a little bit successful.
I mean, we just want to have fun with the band, but I mean, if we're not trying to suck, so
Yeah.
But he's gonna turn it into the Jason Hour band.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he will.
Jason's
Eventually.
had a good
I'm just a
attitude so
bass
far.
player.
Or
dude.
Right.
or he's gonna break off and make the Devlin Hour band.
Well, he was already talking about literally. He was like, he's trying to get us to start doing dubstep music, and
I thought it'd be fun.
okay, right. So he mentioned it a couple of times, and like I was like,
Work, for example.
I listened to it a couple to its different
I had
dubstep
an example
songs.
in Macy's the other day.
He's everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's fucking huge here now.
He's over here as well now.
Yeah, like I was at a party the other day and 2 of his songs came on
And were you like, that guy punched me in the face when we were on cocaine?
they pulled it up and watched it actually.
Jason tried cocaine for the first time and then let everyone punch him in the face.
Huh.
I was high on cocaine.
Riding that train.
It's a hell of a
You say
drive.
that like that's what everyone does when they're on cocaine.
Yeah.
Well, I was high on cocaine, so obviously
I was
let
really
everybody
high.
punch me in the face.
I mean, we were puking drunk before that, though.
He's probably one of the biggest artists in the world right now.
He has like millions and millions of fucking like 70 million, or I mean, I don't know, ridiculous numbers.
Each one of his songs.
Thanks
has
for
like
such
30
a
million hits
factual
or something.
statement.
millions and
No, it's
millions,
like
70
a lot.
million.
15,
He has millions
20,
and millions
something.
of a lot.
It's like more than, you know,
It's a lot.
it's the next digit or so.
He's big.
Well, he's bigger, right? Yeah. I haven't spoken to him for a while. I might try to get in touch with him. I wonder if he still listens to the podcast.
How many albums do you think he stole, Jason?
Sold
Yeah.
at least a million.
And how many digital downloads?
I wouldn't know. A lot.
Who is this?
I mean, if he's at
guy
he's
that punched
at
him.
every
He's a guy, put an example
What's that
song
dude?
on.
Who's
Put
that
an
dude?
example
he's got
song
this
on.
like
He's a white rapper in the UK.
But he doesn't rap anymore. He sings now. He just
Sings,
decided
and
to
then
sing.
well, he's in the dub category now.
I
too.
like
that's-
his rap songs
that's why
better
you-
than he
That's
sings.
why you
those.
want to do dubs.
Right.
Yeah, look at how many views he's got on his.
That's why I
videos.
wanted to do it. And he was talking about basically, he's like, that's all right. I'll just get my own side project going.
I'm gonna do
He
it.
said that to me. He's
I'm
like,
gonna do it with MSG. We're gonna do a dub album.
What are you going to do with Rory? You got anything going on for
Are
Rory?
you a musician?
No. But I want in.
You
You're
always,
in.
if
I
Jason
obviously want in.
if Jason has a project, you want to
You're
be
in.
involved.
For a long time, he thought Example was going to ring him up and just give him a gig because, you know, Example told him on that night that maybe there was some work for him. But, you know,
No, well, he did say that he'd do a Christmas song with me.
And how did that go?
We haven't done it yet.
Oh,
We're not dead.
you did a Christmas album.
We still have
though.
time.
Christmas past, Jason.
Well, there's Christmas every year, Jesse. You wouldn't know that.
How do you feel
I'll do a Christmas
working
song
for
with
the
you.
guy that you call the Jew?
I love him. I'm in an entertainment industry type gig with a Jew.
it should be called the Hidden Dolls.
Jason, I have Jason, I have a recording of you just trashing Jesse.
So, there's a
You think
show.
Keith Richards and Mick Jagger always got along?
I love him. It's all good.
Now that he's your cash
Now,
cow.
how do you dress? How do you guys dress when the band's on? Do you let him wear shorts?
We haven't performed yet. So we haven't really talked about it. But
I heard what you want.
what do I want?
All black or something.
No,
like
no,
that?
not all black.
Blue Man Group
I think what
type.
we're gonna do since it's a fucking pool party, I'm just gonna have everyone dress and just tell them to dress as crazy as they possibly can.
Can you please, since you're his boss now, can
I'm
you
not his
do?
boss.
Yes, you are.
How many
He's not
people are
my
in the
boss.
band?
We're in a band together.
It's his band.
It's
It takes everybody.
It's not your band, Jason. You're part of the band.
Exactly.
we're growing, but we're at around 8 or 9 people right now.
You're growing and you're at 8 or 9?
Yeah, we're I want like a full.
We got horns and
horn
shit,
section
man.
and like yeah.
Chicks.
I want in. Can I play like the triangle?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm in. I'm in the band,
The
Jason.
Broken
Awesome.
Dollar has more than 8
Jim, you want to
members.
play something in the band?
Yeah.
Broken
I'm
Dollars?
texting Example.
What are you going to play in the band?
The Spoons.
Okay,
Yeah,
Jim's
for
on
sure.
spoons. I'm on triangle. Ernie, what are you going to play?
I'm gonna have a bass off with Jason.
I think you should slap your
Do you
stomach.
mean that?
Mute, can you just stand there on stage?
We're gonna be like I'm gonna dance like Bez from the Happy Mondays. Just like dance in the band.
Farside, do you have any musical ability? Nothing? You'll stand with the mute.
You guys can just do some
Can we play the
choreographed
Can we, do
stuff.
it? Can we do a song where we all get in?
Oh, for sure.
All right. I actually play trumpet.
You should write a song.
It took that long to
Broken
admit
Dollars.
it.
No, I don't play. I was like, I wanted to see if anyone believed me, and I was like, I
I'll
don't.
come up
I
with
don't
a
even
riff.
want to. I don't even want people
think
thinking.
I don't
about
even
it.
know how to lie about this.
That was awful. Of all instruments, too. Do you have a trumpet player?
I've actually been playing trumpet.
He plays trumpet in the band.
Yeah.
Have you ever played trumpet before?
Yeah, I played up until high school.
His brother's a great sax player, man.
Your brother's in the band?
Yeah.
You got sax players. Sorry, is this band a time machine?
No, it's fun.
Is there going to be anyone at your party that's not in the band?
It's
A
Jay
couple people.
and then there's a party.
Yeah.
It's Jay and the party.
When's the party?
Saturday.
Sundays, my baby shower.
We know. We talked about this.
Is Jason invited to the shower?
I haven't received an invitation.
It's really for couples and women and people I like.
People with vehicles. How do you get to band practice?
I ride with. Well, the guitarist lives right up the street.
Who's the guitarist?
It's my buddy Ben.
Oh.
He's good too.
Is he
Yeah,
better
he's
than
got
you?
a car.
He's good. He's a really good guitarist.
What's Rory going to play in the band?
Washboard.
Yep.
Yeah, we can watch it.
So we're going to be kind of bluegrass now with the spoons. I'm playing the triangle. You're on the washboard.
No, I'm on scat.
You're just gonna scat?
No, I'm just gonna shit myself.
Machete, we got another guitar. We got it fucking all going on.
Machete played the other night. Machete played for us that his other band that he used to be in covered a Britney Spears song.
Yeah, and also, from the looks of him, probably covered the Sun from a small town. Yeah, the Britney Spears song "Eat Me, Baby, One More Time."
Total eclipse of the.
My farts are toxic.
I took Machete to the CrossFit Games this weekend. It was hysterical.
He went everywhere.
Yeah, he went to the CrossFit Games, the most fit people in the entire world, and I'm like, Ernie, you're gonna get laid here because you're original.
You enjoyed my gig more, didn't you? You fitted in a lot more with that crowd. I tell you what, though, you can see Machete when I'm on stage. You're at row like 40. You were pretty far back.
No, I was close.
You're about row 18 or something.
No,
Well, I can see it because I can see your head, and then I can see everyone on either side uncomfortable and leaning.
Do you fly ever?
Yeah.
Do you feel bad?
For what? No.
When you get on a plane, do you look at the person next to you and go, I know?
Yeah, I haven't played recently.
If we ever get anywhere where we're all flying together, I'm going to make sure that you, Jason, Farside, all have to share one little section.
Like a 3. That would be fucking hysterical.
The worst thing I've ever seen was I was flying with Chewy one time, and he had an aisle seat. And
To explain who Chewy is.
from Chelsea
I
Lately.
know who Chewy is. Explain to the
so
people.
Chewy's the little person from Chelsea Lately, Chelsea sidekick.
The dwarf.
Yeah, and so I was flying with him. He had the window seat. I had the window seat. He had the aisle seat, and this like 6'7" Samoan guy comes up.
And every seat's first class for Chewy.
Oh yeah, exactly right. So basically the Samoan guy's supposed to sit in the middle, and he goes to Chewy, "Hey man, would you mind if I get the aisle?" Because
Please say Chewy said no.
Chewy goes, "No man, I like it here, dude." And he made this Samoan guy sit next to me, and I'm literally like fucking scrouched into the corner now,
Crushed like a
and
Chilean
he
miner.
it was fucking terrible, and I was just like, Chewy, that was a legend.
Is wait. I fucking get so angry when I'm in that position where a guy, like, I'll say I'm claustrophobic. I have to get off the plane. I will not sit like under a human being. I'm like, I gotta fucking move. I heard what comedian got thrown off a plane? Oh, it was Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith had a big fight and then twittered about it.
And then did a one-man show about it.
Did he do a one?
Well, someone said he was too fat.
And created a podcast about it.
Did someone say he was
It's
too
become
fat?
its own product.
Yeah,
That one
Southwest
event.
basically kicked him off the flight because he was too
Too
big for
big.
the seat.
They said you have to buy 2 seats or something. And he was like, but I'm Kevin Smith. And then he twittered about it and told all his fans.
He's not even that big, though. There's bigger people than
he
him.
was big. I think he's lost a
some
lot.
weight, yeah.
This wasn't recent. Because I once sat next to a guy who had bought the 2 seats, and he was in a row of 3.
I wish I could buy 2.
And I was so happy that he'd bought the 2 because I still had like 1 1/3 seats.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, that was good. The fat guy had bought 2. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Me and him got along, and he was sort of like, "Yeah, I eat too much," and I go, what are you gonna do?
I think I've told it on the show before about the racist old woman that was on the plane, and her seat was next to a black guy, and she was like, I refuse to sit there, and they're like, ma'am.
I don't think those people still exist, though.
No,
do they?
this woman was this. It was like you can see it on YouTube, and she was like, "I'm not going to sit next to him," and she threw a big shit fit, and they went, "All right, ma'am, we have a procedure when this happens. What we do is we move the person to another seat," and she was like, "Good." So she's like, "Move me," and they went, "Sir," to the black guy sitting there, like, "Come with us. We've got a first class ticket for you." So they moved him up to first class, and the whole like plane cheers because they like fucked this woman over. And when I saw it, I was like, "That's all."
I know that guy. He raped my sister.
No, all I was like, that's all I have to do to get an empty seat beside.
Right, is just have hundreds of years of persecution
I'll just
against you.
I'll be
It just
racist.
have to be incredibly
I'll be
racist.
racist to get an empty seat. Definitely, I'll throw the N-word even around to get 2 seats.
Plus, you're giving.
Well,
the-
you got to
you're
have
giving
your
the-
standards. You
You're
got to have
giving
your
the black.
principles.
You're giving the black guy a first class C's.
Exactly. So it's a win-win for both of us. That's when racism works. Let's guess what the first.
I did
Twitter
the
is.
same thing to a Mexican, but they worked in cargo after that.
Name of the band. First name from a fan. Ernesto.
Majesto.
Name without vowels. Lives are at stake. And then he changed it. Jews are at stake. Jesse and the Jews. Austria Youth Movement. Hour-long train ride. This tweet is really racist. The $20 footlongs. Nothing is for Jason Hour. Nothing is more suiting than a waste of sperm or mother should have swallowed. That was.
How
from
about the
Dean
can't
Rumble.
comes?
Wait, I want to give credit to the guy who had the funny one. Brian
What
Jones.
was that? What was?
The can't comes. Jason can't
He
come.
can't come. He gets constipated.
I can come when I'm by myself.
Yeah, that's not how you make kids, though. Hey, Jason, do you ever think you'll be a father?
I wish that was Jim's new thing. Now that he's having a kid, it's always like, well, that's not how you make a child. It's always.
So, Jason, do you think you'll ever be a father?
I have no idea.
No. What do you think that'll happen for you?
I don't think about it. No,
But
I don't.
no, do you
I
No,
think-
but
do
like,
you want it to happen?
Like, what's the percentage-wise? What do you reckon your chances of becoming a father in this lifetime?
12.5%.
Do you want it to happen? Because we don't.
It's possible. I don't know. I'm not against it.
Have another beer.
necessarily.
Have another beer. Kill the sperm.
It won't happen. I will categorically say that if you if you have a child, I'll pay for its entire upbringing. I'm that confident.
All right.
Oh, wait.
I'll take that bet. I will take that bet.
Hold on. And at the same time, if you have a child, I'll pay for the abortion at any time during its upbringing.
Now that I'm over that, you've got to give me something if you don't have a child. For every year you don't have a child, you owe me.
All the cum that doesn't go into a person.
No, you're not.
Oh,
you're not
Jesus.
fucking-
All right.
Ooh, that sounds like a cool
I
present.
just keep it in a bag for
Imagine
you.
somebody gave you.
Here, I hate that I have to give this to you.
Here's some more band names. Bag of Dicks, Jesse and the Queens, Jesse Hour. The Jesse Hour. I like that one. Going Nowhere Fast, Jesse and the Rush Hour. Lives Are at Stake. Our Shitty Band.
.com.
I think broken dollars, man.
I like it.
No Direction. Six Guns.
No, that,
That's not too bad.
That's
But there's 9 of us.
Full of Down. And then in parentheses they put Syndrome. The colon cancers. Oh, that was mean.
That's not right.
Jason's mom has colon
She had her
Sy-
fourth
Syndrome's a
treatment
good
today.
name.
How's she doing?
It's getting hard actually.
I don't know if
every
that goes
time.
with a
Well,
fun
I mean,
vibe,
it's
but-
difficult.
Yeah, but syndrome's a good
that
name.
is a good name.
Yeah, let's talk about band names.
I like Lives Are at Stake. I know we were just talking about that, but
That's
I
a
think
good band name, but not a funk band.
Yeah.
Different kind of
The
band.
Broken Dollar sounds like a
That's the
good funk.
dubstep band name.
The Scroats?
Lives Are at Stake.
Blind Leading the Blind. I Dream of Lilith.
Dun, 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 dun.
That was from Dave Salazar. Yeah, those are some good names. I like
How about Cancer Mum?
I like the
His mother's got cancer, you see.
I like the I like the Jesse Hour and the Youth Movement. Do you remember how did
How
you
about Jesse and the Burnouts?
how did you describe your band though? You said we're like
It was like a freight train going through the living room full of demons. A freight train full of demons going through the living room at 15 miles an hour
I think it was 5 miles an
or
hour
something
initially.
like that. Yeah, it was like, yeah.
Yeah. Jesse, would you?
That was the
describe-
old band.
Oh, but this band.
Whatever happened to that band?
The lead singer's mom had MS, and he had to go home and help her.
What's with you and MS? Do you just bring it? To
I
people?
just bring disease.
What? How do you describe this new band?
It's funk soul.
No, but like describe it like you described the other band.
It's
Get
got
into
funk.
it.
It
Soul
fucking
brother.
moves, man.
Check it out now.
It's a
Funk
It's a
soul
soul
fat
brother.
boy.
it's a party band, dude.
Funk soul fat cunt. Check it out.
It's a good time.
I always used to think that Fatboy Slim song when he went, check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. It's Funk Soul Brother? Yeah. I used to think the lyrics were, the funk's your brother. And I thought that was like, you're so funky, you're related to funk. And I always used to sing that when I danced to it on Ecstasy.
Do you guys? Do you guys?
Funk's your brother.
Do you play that song, Jesse?
No, we don't.
Give us some songs you play.
We've been doing originals.
Yeah.
So
Play that funky music, Jew boy.
What do you? Come on. What are some of your covers though?
we haven't worked on any covers yet. We're gonna work on our first cover.
Your
this
party's
practice.
not going to go well.
Name me
though.
one of your songs. What's the name of the song?
What are there's
No wonder you couldn't name the
Stop the
fucking
Talk.
band.
yeah,
You can't name a song.
stop the talk, freight train. If you want to be my girl.
Throat shock. What's that phrase you're going to say?
Park in your throat.
Throat parking.
Park it in your throat.
That should be their name. Throat parking.
Get your
Throat
scrote
park.
and park it in your throat.
Park it in your throat.
Because we're talented. What was that line? How's it go?
Because we have the talent, and the drive.
We have the talent
To
and the
park it
drive to
in
park
your
it in
throat.
your throat.
Yeah.
Why in your throat?
Park it in your throat.
Why not park it in the ears? That's where people listen to things. Why are you parking in the throat? Is your band have a taste to it?
No, this is a different song.
Well, the
That song's from the podcast song.
Yeah, but
That's not funk.
we're an oral thing as well, not an oral thing.
That song about parking it in your throat is like a Tenacious D kind of like, play on
Why don't you call him Duke Suicide?
Suicidal Duke.
Suicide Dukes.
Suicide Dukes. I like that.
That's it. That's for your country band.
Harlow. Dog's so bad.
I like the Broken Dollars though. I think
Yeah, that's the winner thus far.
What about the fucking?
No, the
I think
Broken Dollars.
I mean, Broken Dollars.
I mean,
is
think
great,
about
but
like the
we
personality.
haven't
of a,
fished.
Yeah.
We haven't even started to fish.
No, we're Broken Dollars. You know when you're onto a winner. You hear it. You go.
You think that's the biggest fish?
When you think about a funk soul, like the personality, I think that works.
It does. It's gotta go.
Over every other title we've heard tonight.
And also,
I mean, the
you
other
can,
titles
you can
all
tell
involve
people
the
that I
Holocaust.
named it, and that'll make the band sound.
Jim
more-
Jeffries picked the name of my band.
Wait a minute. We've got a
I
couple.
like how you said it's the best title we've heard tonight, and all the other titles involve the Holocaust. We haven't given it a fair challenge yet.
There's a couple. There's a couple that aren't so bad here. Mr. Big wrote, "Waiting on welfare."
I've got one here.
Wait. How about this one? Tricked by trannies.
Jesse in the ovens. That wasn't even.
Jesse and the ovens or in the ovens?
I like how Jim goes. I've got one here, and he didn't Twitter anyone. So he just looked.
I'm just acting like I'm looking at my phone.
This came from somebody else.
The mountain of used shoes.
Is there scatting in funk?
The
That's
little
jazz,
red
right?
coat.
Yeah.
I
the
haven't done.
stolen fillings.
I have to piss.
The human lampshade.
Cheshire scat. Cheshire scat, huh?
Oh,
For
instead of
jazz?
scat.
Huh?
Right.
Jason, you're in.
The soothing car ride.
No. The soothing car ride?
The gassy van.
How about the unused abortions?
So that would be like a kid?
Stem cell.
That would actually be a child.
No, just implying that Jason should have been aborted. but
The
he wasn't.
unused abortions.
Yeah. For the failed abortions. Yeah, that's a good name.
Hey, everybody. You know what happens. Sometimes we like to keep a guest. Rory is willing to stay. Well, he doesn't really want to. We're kind of holding him hostage because we want to do 2 episodes because we're not ready to leave the rape cottage. So Rory's going to stick around. Make sure you check him out at the Edinburgh Festival. If you're there in Scotland, you're at Edinburgh, go see Rory Scovel. Check him out. He's one of the funniest fucking comics, and you will really, really have a good time. I can vouch for that. And check Jim out. Jim's going to be at Edinburgh, and I will be in Australia. So Google us, and you can find everything. And thank you for listening to Talking Shit.